Next on Good Taste, join us at the table for a true taste of Northern Italy with homemade pasta and sensational shareables, just like Grandma used to make. You can eat it with a spoon. For real. That's fantastic. Love breakfast, but always find yourself sleeping till noon? At this Southern Kitchen, you're in luck.
We call it brunch all day. It's brunch o'clock somewhere.
Plus, a buzzworthy steakhouse with one honey of a dessert, made by the bees out back. Wow. A buzzin' edition of Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton, on top of the historic Fairmont Hotel. We're right in the heart of the Alamo City. This hotel is special for a very unique reason. This building hasn't always been here, but now that it is, you'll want to come here not only for this amazing view, but also for the delicious Italian food right below. The Alamo City looks a whole lot different from above. New details you never noticed before start to appear, like this charming Italian-style trattoria, tucked inside a 100-year-old hotel.
Great little restaurant right here in downtown.
Inside, homemade ribbons of scratch-made pasta roll off the press, while hand-tossed Neapolitan pizza bakes in the wood-fired oven. Buttery akaushi beef rollatini is drenched with fragrant marsala and mushroom sauce. And family and friends raise a glass to La Dolce Vita, the sweet life, at Nonna Osteria.
Very good, very good.
This warm and welcoming bistro is nestled inside the newly renovated Fairmont Hotel.
It's light and airy, and it's a great atmosphere.
This place oozes European charm.
Very much reminded of us our trips to Italy.
Impeccable synchronized service sets the tone here. And one of their specialties, a decadently delicious butter Parmesan pasta, dramatically prepared right before your eyes, topped with shaved Italian truffles. At the helm of this airy, open kitchen is Food Network star finalist Chef Luca Della Casa. His attention to detail is something he learned, of all places, leaping out of airplanes.
The first times that I tried to jump, the experience was getting out of the plane, and before I knew it, I was on the ground.
Thank God I'm on the ground.
Exactly. But once you become familiar with the whole thing, you start analyzing things differently, and by the fifth time that I was jumping, that jump lasts forever.
Luca started seeing the world in slow motion, noticing every nuance of the ground below.
Table 25. This is no mushroom.
A lesson in subtleties he now brings to the delicious dishes at Nonna's.
We try to be as authentic as possible. And so grandmother in Italian is Nonna, and Nonna seems to fit perfectly this type of concept, and that's how we decide on the name.
So did any of the recipes come from your grandmother?
There are some dishes like the eggplant parmigiana, or how I make the gnocchi, or the tiramisu. Those are exactly the way she used to make it.
His grandmother's table was also the inspiration for authentic antipasti plates, traditionally shared at Sunday dinner. My favorite is the polipo e patate, a warm octopus and potato salad. Oh, that is delicious.
Well, thank you.
Oh my gosh, you could eat it with a spoon. For real, that's fantastic.
You just make me happy like grandma, right? Whenever people eat my food, is the best I can get.
It's fresh, simple, just like the Italian way.
You'll taste fresh layers of flavor in this pappardelle al cingale, made with braised wild boar, tossed in brandy and cream sauce. You'll discover a unique blend of sweet and savory in the sellata, a dessert from Sardinia. There's a lot more to take in outside of Nonna's front door, like the century-old Fairmont Hotel. A hotel that once made history.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest building moved on wheels.
One of the standouts is this beautiful rooftop bar with one of the best views in the city.
We had like a plain canvas to play with. So it was a great opportunity for me.
So Luca crafted his dream kitchen and started reinventing those family recipes, like this super delicious gnocchi with an easy eggplant mousse.
So we have 3 eggplants that we roasted in the oven. We just coat them with a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper.
Then comes sautéed shallots, garlic, tomato sauce, and balsamic vinegar.
And we're gonna finish it up with a cap of basil leaves.
All of them?
All of them, yeah.
That's a
We're
lot
not gonna
of
be shy.
basil.
We're not gonna be shy with the basil, exactly.
I love it. King trumpet mushrooms, red onions, and cherry tomatoes are seared. It's all plated with homemade gnocchi, tossed with butter and Parmesan. Braised pork belly gives this dish a smoky, salty goodness. A little micro basil adds the finishing touch. Whoa. That's fantastic. That mousse is good. You can put that on so many things.
Yeah.
Simple, fresh, home-style Italian in the heart of the Alamo City. That's what you'll find at Nonna Osteria. I love the Italians.
Fantastic.
The best food. The best.
Buon appetito.
Grazie. Time now to excite you to cook in your kitchen. We're at the Goya Kitchens with the executive chef Fernando Deza, and we are making, again, something super simple and delicious, right?
True, Tanji. We have a fresh sauteed shrimp with vegetable that is amazing.
What do we do?
Start. So to start, we're gonna start with a little bit of Goya, organic, extra virgin olive oil. Then we're gonna add some onions. Then after that, yellow peppers, green peppers, red peppers. The vegetables nice and crunchy. We're gonna add some Goya garlic, some red pepper flakes. To spice it up a little bit. You can help me out with the sazonador total.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of herbs and spices in one jar. We wanna add some Goya lemon juice. We wanna put a pinch of sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah, just to bring some flavors together and the caramelization in the pan. A little bit of fresh cilantro.
Smells amazing.
If you can help me out with the shrimp. A little bit of adobo on the shrimp.
All right.
Okay.
I like adobo.
All right. Now we're gonna add them to the pan. We're gonna get the shrimp, get all those flavors from the vegetables. So now we have to cook the shrimp, cook it for around 2-3 minutes.
You have this knack for making something so simple look so beautiful.
A lot of colors in the plate, very crunchy, good flavors, intense flavors, and the rice with quinoa is just perfect. Good, right?
That's fantastic. It's delicious. And we have the recipe online at goodtaste.tv. Chef, fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up, talk about local. I'll take you inside the beehives raised at this sensational steakhouse. That's phenomenal. But next, a stack of pancakey goodness. So high, you won't believe your eyes.
It's one hell of a creation, to put it softly.
We've got a place for you right here. Come right back. Good things come from Cisco. Welcome back. Who likes breakfast for dinner? Well, maybe it's the kid in all of us, but I know I do. We found a brunch-themed restaurant where you can indulge the kid in you anytime, day or night. Do you love breakfast but hate the thought of waking up early? Well, you're in luck, my friend. Because we found a bright and cheery brunch-themed restaurant right in the heart of Dallas' historic West End, where breakfast is served all day.
I pretty much almost always get breakfast here. You get pancakes, you get sausage, bacon, eggs. Yeah, it's really good. I love it.
Owner Joe Groves caught the restaurant bug at an early age.
My first job out of high school was as a waiter, and I naively thought that running a restaurant had to be the easiest job in the world.
Oh, no.
And it was just something that was always in the back of my mind.
But instead of firing up kitchen burners, Joe went on to a career in pyrotechnics. Lighten up stages for some of the biggest bands in the business, like Britney Spears and Black Sabbath.
It's such a dream job, and I had a great time doing that.
But in the back of your mind, the restaurant business was
Yeah, I
blooming.
thought something needs cooking.
And so 30 years later, Joe partnered with executive chef Russell Mertz to open a restaurant where he could fulfill his childhood dreams of eating pancakes anytime, day or night.
I like breakfast at night. You know?
It's easy.
Well, we call it brunch all day. It's brunch o'clock somewhere. Somebody wants to eat breakfast at 9:30 at night, come on in. We'll do that. If you want to eat chicken fried steak or salmon fillet at 7 a.m., we can do that too.
It's whatever you want, but I will tell you, one look at these pancakes and you're
Yeah.
gonna want breakfast for dinner too.
They are really good.
Stacks on stacks of fluffy, golden brown pancakes are certainly a must. But if you're really hungry, you've got to grab the pancake pot pie, a decadent dish dreamed up by Joe.
No, I had a dream about a pancake that was a layer of pancakes. It was pancakes and then sweet cream gravy and sausage and then eggs and cheese. It looks like a chicken pot pie, but it's a pancake pot pie.
Oh, fun.
But it is so good.
So delicious. You may think you're dreaming too.
It's one hell of a creation, to put it softly.
But if savory is more your style, try the chilaquiles, a mountain of eggs scrambled with chorizo, onions, jalapenos, and crispy tortilla strips, drenched in ranchero salsa and tangy Mexican crema.
You can't go wrong with breakfast here.
If breakfast is not your jam, the lunch and dinner spread is just as delish.
Probably the very most popular thing we have would be our meatloaf sandwich.
Oh, okay.
It's incredible.
That's a southern thing. You'll need a fork and knife to dig into this monstrosity. Prime Angus beef meatloaf is stacked on a buttery mound of mashed potatoes, smothered with gravy, a soft-cooked egg, and 3 crispy onion rings. This is not your mama's meatloaf.
It's Texas home-cooked food.
Another local favorite, Ellen's smoky, blackened shrimp and grits. Okay, Chef, what do we do?
And we're going to take our jumbo shrimp, and then you're going to coat both sides with the blackened seasoning.
So they're really going to have a lot of flavor.
They do. It's not too salty, not too spicy, but it does add the right amount of flavor to it, I believe.
For a fresh take on this comfort classic, Chef Russell adds a whopping 2 cups of sautéed spinach.
Make sure we get all the bacon, tomatoes,
and
fresh garlic
It
out.
smells amazing.
We've had people come from New Orleans and say it's the best shrimp and grits they've ever had, only because it's different.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
I love it. I love the addition of the spinach. That's delicious. Looking for an elegant escape? You're in luck. Once a week, Ellen hosts a relaxing afternoon tea.
It's calming, isn't it?
Very. A 3-course delight with a selection of delicate tea sandwiches, plus sweet treats and champagne.
You get a wine and a tea with every course.
Wow, you just can spend the afternoon here.
Yeah, and it's only for $5,000. It's great.
Whether for tea or toast, any time is a good time to head to Ellen's, where it's always brunch o'clock.
Best of both worlds, you know?
Coming up, the ultimate pizza wine in my wine finds. Up next, a steakhouse with a view and its very own beehive.
It's just a spectacular venue.
Good Taste will be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. It's an uneasy feeling having only a layer of cloth between you and thousands of busy little honeybees. Should we be concerned that they're swarming us as well?
No, that's why you have the bee suit on. No.
Okay, I'm just asking. This bustling beehive is buzzing with activity.
Ah, there's one that's got more honey.
The results are gonna be delicious.
A bee lives 42 days, and it takes about 12 bees to make, working their entire lives to make 1 teaspoon of honey.
Oh my goodness. It's a fascinating process, the creation of this nectar of the gods.
They're putting nectar in here, and they're going to convert this to honey.
That heavenly honey is made right on the grounds of Robard's, a beautiful steakhouse in the Woodlands. The honey harvested here adds sweet floral notes to many of the dishes, like this delicate spring salad with wild arugula, shaved asparagus, and plump fava beans.
So this is part of the honey that the bees just made us.
So good. Oh, wow. The sweet syrup is also woven into this divinely delicious wild strawberry shortcake. There's a lot of attention to detail at this one-of-a-kind steakhouse.
They're ordering things from all over the world and the freshest of everything.
The restaurant's namesake, billionaire Howard Hughes, wouldn't have settled for anything less.
And the name Robard is actually Howard Hughes's middle name. It was important for us to bring in a lot of nostalgia that was reminiscent of his era. We're honoring this vintage legacy of the man and his maverick timelessness, pioneering spirit.
That pioneering spirit is on full display throughout the steakhouse.
This is a wall mural that shows the interior of the Spruce Goose airplane.
Check out the dinnerware. Well, and now I see the pattern and the sensational bar top.
It's a gorgeous white onyx bar that is LED lit from below.
It all adds up to a gorgeous backdrop for the stunning dishes coming out of this award-winning kitchen.
It was excellent.
That was great. I love it here.
The chefs here have wide-ranging experience from all over the world, and it shows.
One of my favorites that we're showcasing here is our African Godzilla prawns. They're massive.
Robard's mouth-watering steaks are out of this world too. The over-the-top 32-ounce, 60-day dry-aged Porterhouse is a massive, can't-miss masterpiece.
My absolute favorite is the akaushi filet.
He's talking about this ultra-tender, ultra-juicy Japanese akaushi filet from a herd raised right here in Texas. All of these are literally like butter when you cut into them. There's so much flavor. Kick up the wow factor even more with Robard's signature steak mud, a rich, delicious blend of spices. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. Whoa, something new and only at Robard's. I love that. The seafood also impresses. There's creamy lobster risotto, giant Alaskan king crab legs, and perfectly cooked halibut with delicate wild morels.
Seafood here is amazing.
Even the homemade tater tots are worth talking about. Trust me, one order won't be enough.
It's like a 2-day process. We cook them, dry them out, hand pipe them, season them.
Beautiful foraged mushrooms get a sweet kiss of that Robard's honey. That's phenomenal. It's the sauce. Robard's desserts are showstoppers too. Executive pastry chef Ryan Witcher tirelessly tweaks his desserts until he's hit the sweet spot. His wife and kids are his taste testers.
Kids are like brutally honest.
One of their favorites is his award-winning Texas two-step donut sundae. Sweet Texas peaches tossed with brown sugar, vanilla bean pods, basil, and lemon juice are next.
Squeeze the juice out.
It already smells amazing.
Blade it all up with vanilla bean pastry cream, toasted Texas pecans, that sweet peach compote, then pile on the donuts.
Is there a right or wrong way?
No one's gonna complain about a warm donut someday.
No, they won't complain about the finishing touch either. A generous dose of whiskey sauce.
I just drizzle it right over the donuts.
Top?
Yep.
Like that? Is that enough?
Do you like whiskey?
Yeah.
Oh, you get some more in there.
This is one flavor explosion you'll want more of. Oh, that's good. There's a lot to love about Robard's.
I love Robard's. It's a great atmosphere.
It's just a spectacular venue.
Hi everyone, time for my wine finds, and why not start off with bubbles? The sound of that cork popping automatically puts you in a good mood, right? Well, this is the Domaine Saint Michel. It's a dry, sparkling rosé with hints of strawberries. It's just plain fun, and it's only $12.98 a bottle. Good anytime. Next, I found the ultimate pizza wine, the Poggio Badiola from Tuscany. This is a Sangiovese Merlot blend, so it's slightly smoother than a Chianti, but it still has the bright cherries and bright acidity that makes it perfect for pizza, spaghetti, pasta of all kinds. At $15.98 a bottle, it's your next pizza wine. And last but not least, since we're heading toward the holidays, I wanted to show you a delicious big red wine from Napa. This is the Leviathan Cabernet. Think of it as a monster of a wine in a very good way. It's velvety smooth with flavors of dark cherries, dark berries, hints of cocoa, and a bit of vanilla on the finish. It really is a beautiful wine at $39.99 a bottle. Worth every penny. As always, I've found all my wines right here at H-E-B. When we come back, details on how you could win a relaxing weekend for free. For more information on San Antonio dining, head to visitsanantonio.com. Want to get away? This could be your chance. Click on Goodtaste.tv and sign up right now for your chance to win an incredible 2-night stay at the Houstonian Hotel with refreshing spa treatments at the award-winning Trellis Spa. Also, dinner for 2 at the Houstonian's stunning new restaurant, Tribute. As always, we love it when you get social. Follow us on Facebook at Good Taste with Tanji or on Twitter and Instagram at Tanji Patton. For this week's recipes or more info about anything you saw on this week's show, head to our website, goodtaste.tv. While you're there, be sure and sign up for our newsletter. That's all our time for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. Till next time, cheers to good taste. So we're with Jen, the pastry chef here, and I almost said Nonna's. We are right. I'm thinking Nosh. I know. Now, do you flip like that when you're cooking at home?
I try not to, because I'm the one who has to clean it at home.
See, it makes a difference, right?
It does make a difference.